Welcome back, this is Goku Sunday BZ, and welcome back for a new collections video. This time we are looking at my common magic and trap card collection. So with that said, music today comes from Mirror's Edge Catalyst. So first up we have standard normal magic cards. I try to separate by the types, as there are like 6 types of magic cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! And here we see a bunch of magic cards from the Crystal Beasts structure deck. Rainbow Bridge, which actually did appear in an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of the cards do have pretty cool artwork, some mixed opinions on. And a couple weeks from now, we will be... Now keep in mind also, what cards are in these books are cards that are not in sets that I'm working on doing complete collections of. I may do in the future individual collection videos on the series that I'm currently working on. So far I only have 2 complete sets. And one of them being Mail Rare, which I've already done a video on. But I will be doing a future here and there video on some of the sets that I'm trying to work on complete collections of. But for now, as we see multiple different pot style magic cards, and everything originally started on with just Pot of Greed. Dark Factory, which is a card that has appeared in multiple different Yu-Gi-Oh! Series throughout the years. Definitely some interesting magic cards. Now there's a couple cards that are great if you use a dragon deck. Card of Sanctity, which is an all-time classic. Here's a couple of retro-like classic style cards. Yep, along with Pot of Greed. Change of Heart, another all-time classic. Contract with Exodium in order to use Exodian Necros. That's it with the regular magic. Now we move on to equip magic cards. Premature Burial, which is an all-time classic. Ring of Magnetism, one of my favorites. Now we move on to what I have of Ritual Magic cards, which is only like 6 cards. Then field cards. Definitely field cards. Fusion Gate is a nice one, as you don't have to use polymerization on fusion monsters with it. And now we move on to continuous magic cards. Some more all-time classics with Ectoplasm. Dark World Grimoire definitely comes in handy for certain types of decks. Now we move on to quick play magic cards. And we're getting ready to end on the magic and go to trap cards. But here's a classic from the show, Roulette Spider. Also Scapegoat, of course Enemy Controller, Mystical Space Typhoon, Magical Dimension. Definitely a lot of classics. And here we go. Basic normal trap cards. Definitely has some interesting artwork cards, that's for sure. I'm thinking about sometime in the future maybe working on a top 10 list of like top 10 favorite Magic cards and also sometime maybe top 10 favorite trap cards. Let me know your thoughts on that idea. I think some of the artwork is like S tier and some artwork not great. Here's some more classics though of trap cards. Dark Spirit of the Silent, classic. Next category of trap cards. I have way too many of Magical Drain. Solomon's Judgment, all-time classic. And continuous traps, and then we will be finished with this video. With that said, I hope if you're at all interested in these cards, check them out, because a lot of them, since they are commons, they're not going to cost much. Most of them probably won't cost more than $2 at max. And they are still legit great cards. Gravity Binding is probably one of my all-time favorite trap cards. Definitely Solomon Wishes definitely comes in handy in certain circumstances. Call of the Haunted, Skull Invitation, Spellbinding Circle, all-time classics. When the series was relatively new, Ultimate Offerings definitely was an OP card in certain circumstances. Coffin Seller is also quite useful, and Call of the Haunted. With that said, that is it for this collections video. I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe out there. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.